I did my Prezi on the Reggio-inspired approach that we use here at CMU in the CDLL. An important thing to remember is that it's an approach, not a curriculum. The principles of Reggio Emilia are that children are strong, interesting, capable, and curious. They learn best with other peers, families, the teachers, and the community. They are capable of long-term sustainable learning with a topic of interest. Children have the 100 languages, through which shows us what they want or what they know in many ways. They move, paint, build, sculpt, collage, act, sing, play, and more. Children learn from the space that they are in. They need beautiful, orderly space which everything has a purpose and is there to help them learn. Teachers are there to listen, observe, and document children closely, ask questions, explore children's ideas, and collaborate. They provide experiences that provoke children's learning, and the parents are there to provide ideas and skills which make them active partners in learning. The classroom environment is seen as the third educator. Participation in the education is right and responsibility of parents and families. Education is viewed as a public responsibility. Learning takes place not just within the school, but also at home and throughout the community. Parents are encouraged to participate in group work, special events, and daily life of the school. Relationships are built and not based around rules. Materials. The number one thing is to use real materials as often as possible because children are capable of doing so. All the materials have to be neatly ordered, labeled, and accessible for all children. All materials enrich children's learning. All materials are used in a variety of ways, not just for one. Examples are perfume bottles, glass jars, cell phones, and dress-up clothes. Also, there must be comfortable furniture for the children and parents to make them feel inviting. The teaching and learning process. Teachers' role is to explore the learning experience with the children, take ideas from the children and return them for further exploration, organize the classroom to be accessible and interesting to the children, organize material to help children make thoughtful decisions. They must also document children's progress in videos, audio recording, photos, or portfolios. They must help the children see the connection in learning and experiences, and also help the children express their knowledge through projects. They also have dialogues about their projects with parents and other teachers. They also foster connections between home, school, and the community. They are not just seen as teachers, they're seen as researchers as well. Coach children to learn about learning. Meeting times are in small groups and usually with one teacher throughout the week. They plan projects that are in-depth studies of concepts, ideas, and that interest the children. Collaboration is a really big thing in the classroom between the students and the teacher. During group in-depth studies, you must have materials available. Group work takes place both large and small, though, and is valuable and necessary for cognitive development. Graphic art is a tool for cognitive, linguistic, and social development and is an essential way for children to understand and experience. To have the materials ready when children are exploring to allow them to make connections easier. Here's an example of a Reggio-inspired.
Once you enter Richland Academy, beginning in our pre-kindergarten class, it's a home away from home. Our classrooms are filled with natural beauty, inviting spaces, and it gives the children a sense of wonder and awe.
It is fascinating using Reggio in math and science and technology, especially in math, because it forces the kids to actually stop and think about what they're doing. What's the logic behind the math? What's the logic behind the problem that I'm solving, instead of just following a formula? That's what makes Reggio different than teaching in a traditional classroom. I don't give them the formula and say, all right, solve this problem, this is how it works for all of them. I give them the problem and say, now what?
It's their freedom to take control of what they're learning and apply what they've learned, and to discover, to meet up with and work collaboratively with other people who have the same desire to learn a different topic and to learn from one another.